Addiction is harmful to not only people that are addicted to the drugs or substance, but also to those close to them, such as their family or friends. People that are addicted go to great lengths to use the substance that they're addicted to. They may lie, they may cheat, manipulate, they may get in trouble with the law. An estimated 20 million people aged 12 or older in the United States suffer from a substance use disorder, which is like a medical psychiatric term for addiction. So addiction is a process that hijacks the brain. Initially, people may get a sense of pleasure or euphoria from using a substance, or maybe it helps take away some of their pain, and then they use it more and more. And then they need more and more of a dose or higher doses to have the same effect, and eventually they'll go by great lengths to use the drug or substance. They may try to get it even if it impacts negatively their school, if they impacts negatively their work or relationships. It may cause people to lose their jobs, fail classes, maybe get into family problems. Eventually they start to spend more time and energy consuming the substance, and it just hijacks like the thinking and planning and organizing part of the brain, so that they think and plan and organize about how they're going to use the drug, and it just consumes their life. So then the neurotransmitters are going to start to change. The pathways in the brain are going to start to change. People are more likely to suffer from psychiatric conditions, whether it's anxiety, psychosis, mood disorders, problems sleeping, and they're going to need to get those treated through medications or therapy or combination of the approach. For the actual addiction process, one of the most effective ways to stop or to maintain sobriety is through the 12-step meetings, such as Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous. And it initially started with Alcoholics Anonymous, and then it's progressed to other addictions, pornography, eating disorders, like gambling. The principles in the 12-step meetings are essentially relying on a power greater than oneself to overcome the addiction. Basically, they're relying on God, and they're trying to use good moral principles in order to achieve and maintain sobriety. There are several medications that are thought to help with cravings or urges to use or help with the addiction process. Gabapentin can help with alcohol addiction. I've talked about gabapentin in previous videos. Naltrexone is perhaps thought to help as well. I also talk about that in videos. Suboxone or Methadone can help provide relief for patients from the addiction, and as well it's prescribed in a controlled setting, such as a doctor's office, which is going to be safer than getting an opioid or an illegal drug off the streets. There are other medications for alcohol addiction, including alkamprosate, disulfiram, or antabuse. Other medications that are thought to help, Topamax. So addiction is something that's really difficult disease to treat. It can really affect one's life in a serious way, but thankfully there is ways to approach it. And just because one is addicted to something doesn't mean they always have to be addicted.